produit le taxi ou bien vous n'avez pas les outils nécessaires pour avoir un taxi, vous pouvez quand même assembler les différents outils pour construire le taxi. Et même si vous n'arrivez pas toujours à construire la voiture, vous pouvez quand même utiliser la voiture. Et l'objectif, c'est d'utiliser la voiture. Donc, pour moi, l'objectif, c'est the final result and utilization. Any other question? Yep. Aussi. C'est pour ça que nous sommes ici pour parler davantage du cloud. Puisque si je cherche tout instant, je mets là, je te demande d'installer l'application pour former un language model, ça serait un problème. Ok, merci. Yep. Another question? Can we? Okay. 1 minute, please.
Ok, vous avez mentionné que mon seul ne peut pas construire la voiture, c'est bien d'utiliser votre tête de la construire. Je voudrais savoir, étant donné que la gestion d'un créneau pour pouvoir utiliser la étudiants, est-ce que dans ces outils qu'Amazon nous propose, s'il y a cette parole que nous sommes encore les étudiants, nous ne pouvons pas forcément avoir cet argent pour acheter effectivement la voiture?
Oui, bien sûr. C'est pour cela que Amazon vous offre quand même un free tier account. Donc, en tant que l'étudiant ou bien premier utilisateur dans business, vous avez tout simplement, avant c'était, ça dépendait de l'utilisation, mais aujourd'hui, c'est plutôt 300 dollars des crédits free. Donc, vous pouvez quand même utiliser ce service à un montant de un maximum de 300 dollars pour un compte free. Donc, pour essayer. Next question, right?
Thank you very much. I am August. Okay, so I need to ask you this question. You talked about AI, but I need to know how is it important for us? Why should I use AI? Let me give you a perspective. Why should I use AI? So why should I use AI?
Okay, thanks a lot for that wonderful question, Augustine. I mean, as a business, the importance of AI, artificial intelligence, integrating artificial intelligence with your business organization will obviously be different from that of the employee. So, now, current the trend is agentic AI, right? A lot of automated stuff. Imagine you're talking to an MTN agent. Let's say you have an issue with your previously, this used to be a physical person responding. But previously, this used to be a physical person responding. But if you look critically, MTN has a chatbot, right? If you contact MTN, they will ask you maybe 3-5 questions, and you're going to select from the list, and a response will be given to you. That is not the work of a physical person, but it is the work of an agent. So, what does it do to your business? It boosts productivity, right? It makes increases response time, because humans are not predictable. Is that okay? So, adopting AI into business perspective is much more very important to do.
You want them to use this one?
Okay.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
All right. No problem. See you guys.
I should post it again now.
Thank you very much. Please have a hand of Hello. Hello. Comment vous dormez? Hello.
Hi.
Vous voulez qu'on chante?
Oui.
Hippie.
Ouva.
Comment on est joyeux? Hippie.
One gets to disconnect people.
Everything I have.
I'm posting, they said they want to slow.
Okay, so
This one.
yeah.
Hello.
Their photos is like,
Please, people want us to speak us in.
but it's not photos of the speaker.
What is going on? No, we were meant to understand that AWS is not just in Buea, right? Like there's Yaoundé, there's Douala, or people don't like making noise.
Est-ce que vous êtes joyeux? Hipipi! Hipipi! Hipipi!
Hooray!
Voilà, merci, merci. Let's go.
Thank you so much. At least I added the voice. So, our next speaker for today, I think we've heard about, like, having limitations when it comes to the cloud and all of that. But there's just always some challenges that most people face, like most of them face. They're always thinking, like, how can I really balance between, doing stuff really fast? So they're always wondering about speed, they're always wondering about security, and of course, I heard when the last speaker was talking about the tiers, the free tier and all that. I wanted to ask you, like, since we are clearly here that if I don't have a big machine, I can actually just use anything I want on AWS. What about the shishi part? The dough part, the money part, that is also another thing that most people always feel like they need to balance, alright? And so, our next speaker is going to make us understand how you can be able to put those three things in the middle and still find that right spot for you, alright? So, Mr. Tatikon,
Can you be enhancing this picture?
I'm
not understanding the magic that they're performing.
Donc, il vient de l'université de Buea, c'est Cloud. Veuillez accueillir encore de plus monsieur Tatakon Amazia, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
And then the connection to the...
Hello.
My phone is even take something.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm really happy and glad to be here today this morning.
Yes, I want to use enhance for this.
I'm really very glad and happy to be here this morning to be able to present on a very key and important topic, challenges that people are facing when it comes to
I'm checking.
okay, I'm sorry. I sent the slide to you yesterday. I thought they were also
I was asking you to get
projecting,
like
but unfortunately I discovered that
I'm checking, she's not
how
seeing them, so...
they haven't projected. But no problem, I can still speak without the slide. But if they can fix that, it's going to be okay, right? So, I'm Tatakon Amazia. I'm a DevOps engineer and also a cloud engineer, just as they have said. And this morning, I will be talking on something that is very, very important and capital, which is how to balance cost, speed, and security in the cloud for sustainable growth, right? I'm going to start my presentation with this statement, which is very, very true and capital. When you have speed, you win the market. When you have security, you win trust. And when you have cost, money, you become sustainable. This is very, very important. If you have speed, you have money, but you are not secure. Customers will not trust in you. If you have money, you have maybe trust, but you are not fast. You are still going to lose money in the process, right? So if we look around us today, we are going to see that organizations in Africa and also in the world are using one of the most impressive cloud architecture we've ever seen. We have technologies like containerization, container orchestration. We have CI/CD pipelines that are automated. We have serverless computing, and a lot of technologies and tools that were almost impossible for us to have decades ago. We now have all those things at our fingertips. We just agree you can go to the yourself and make it speed up and easy to understand. With just a click, you can like make thousands of storage, hundreds of gigabytes of storage, things that you could not have yesterday or days before. We can all have all those things right now. But these challenges or problems still remain. Despite all this power that we have, every time we want to go fast, we introduce risks. Every time we want to tighten security, we slow down our delivery. And every time we want to cut down costs, what happens? Our performance also reduces. So what do we do? What is the security? Great cloud providers from good cloud providers. It is not only the tools that they are using, it is the strategy that they deploy. It is the intelligence that they use. And it is also the discipline that they put in place to be able to maintain this strategy and also to be able to effectively use the intelligence that they have to be able to create something that is wonderful and excellent. Are we together? Thank you. So, this morning, I am going to be talking about something that is very, very important. How to balance all these things in the cloud so that you can really go fast without thinking about risk. You can really you can go fast without thinking about risk. These are very, very important things. You can secure your architecture without bothering whether you are going to lose customers or not, or you are going to be slow or not. These are very key things that we will be talking this morning. And I really urge you to take your attention so that we'll be able to get something beneficial this morning. So, as a couple, I'm Isaiah. Yeah, this is the outline. Okay, we've already spoken about this. So now, one thing that is very important that we have to know is that when we look at the organization that we have today, an organization is either powerful when it comes to speed, they are very fast. Some are either powerful when it comes to cost, like maintaining their cost, keeping everything within the budget. Some are powerful when it comes to security. They have highly secure cloud architecture. But when you look, most or like few of them are very powerful when it comes to having all these three together in order to be able to have a sustainable growth. Because as you see, when you are fast, you become insecure. When you are secure, you become, when you are slow, you become irrelevant. And when you want to try to get off the loss of opportunity. So this is it. But now, despite all these challenges that we face, organizations are facing in the interior. Customers do not care. They want you to deliver feature fast, right? Regulators do not care. They want you to be able to maintain all the security regulations. And also finance people. That is not their problem. What they want is that you stay within the budget, right? So we see ourselves rolling here, rolling and rolling there. So what do we actually do to maintain all this? This is what we are going to see. One thing that is very important that we have to know, that tools alone cannot fix it. Processing alone cannot fix it. One of the most important things that we have to know is that we have to be able to develop the right mindset and the culture for us to be able to solve this problem. That is the base, the right mindset and the culture. Everything we do without developing the right culture will fail, right? It will fail. So that is very important. I'm ready to in time, so I'll go fast for it. Alright? So after you have developed the right culture, that is bridging the gap that exists between all these three things that are fighting each other. Right? You bring all of them, we will walk through the shared responsibility. Everything is working when developers are writing their code, they keep in mind about finance, they keep in mind about security, and all this going. After you have put all these processes, then you establish the culture. One thing that is very important is smart governance. At times when you put all those things, some people don't really care. So you have to bring about smart governance in order for you to be able to balance it. So, smart governance here is not only about restricting progress or innovation, but to be able to enable it, to simplify everything, right? Very important so that organizations, people in organizations can have the liberty to work and do everything. Then now, after you have enabled the smart governance, as your cloud infrastructure is great, one thing that is evident is that as cloud is great, your environment becomes complex. You have just a lot of resources. You have just a lot of things to configure here and there. You have vulnerabilities here and there. A human being will not be able to do all of things. If you want to do everything manually, you are going to waste a lot of time. Time that you do not have. Nobody has time. Even when you have money, time can be a project to you. So what do? You have to automate. There are a lot of things you have to automate. You have to use artificial intelligence to do prediction and then automate not for you, right? This is very, very important. To have AI assisted code reviews and for cost and security, predictive scaling using machine learning, and also self-scaling infrastructure like Kubernetes, right? Kubernetes will do a lot of things to that. We also now coming to cost optimization. When we're talking about advanced cost optimization, it's not only about the basic things that we see. Cost optimization, some people think, is just about you storing money, keeping money in your pocket. That is not all about cost optimization. Cost optimization is not for you to store money. Cost optimization is for you to ensure that every money you put in the cloud brings, in fact, return that is equivalent to that money. When you want to store money a lot in your pocket, you are going to lose a lot. But when you spend money, you know that this money is going to bring something in return. You do not care about that because what it will bring is actually going to benefit you, right? So when it comes to cost optimization, this is the ultimate formula you can use to be able to keep down your cost. So I've already made a video about cost optimization on AWS and it's posted on my YouTube channel, Cloud and DevOps Voice. You can go and check about that. So when it comes to cost optimization, the key is rate and time. Rate is how much you pay per hour or per minute for every instance you are using. When you pay less, when you make sure that you are paying less amount for the instances you are using, you are going to see that your curve is going to go low. That is when we talk about reserved instances, dedicated reserved instances, and all the rest. And then now there is also the time. The amount of time you are using your instances is also going to determine how much you are going to pay. So if you use your resources for less time, that is only when necessary, you are going to see that you are going to cut down your cost, and then you are going to cut down a lot of costs. Okay? So, 1 minute. Okay. So another thing is security beyond compliance. So in 2025 and beyond, security is not all about putting checklists here. You have to must do this, you have to must do that, but it's also about being predictive. It's also about being intelligent and dynamic, right? This is very important. And there are also very important security policies and principles you can use, like zero trust identity and all the rest, right? These are very important. Least privilege, security, all this, you can talk about that. And then, like, as you are walking, you are going to make mistakes, right? You cannot have all these things at the same time. When you do this, you fail, but learn continuously, and then improve yourself on what you are doing. And when you do this, you are going to see that you are going to grow. Most of the great cloud organizations you see the business excellently. They do not get excellent in one day. They learn, they fail, they think it, they see it not work, and then they wait and change back everything. And after they do this, they are where they are right now. Do the same, and you are going to see that you are going to also grow exponentially. Now I am going to stop this with this. When it comes to balance, at that balance is not only about you having all things doing at the same time. It's about you having one of the most important of them. So you can be working on the project, and at that time, what is most important for you is speed. It's not security, it's not about cost. So why do you say that, okay, you don't want to deliver the speed because you want to put security measure, want to put cost measure, you are going to lose a lot. So balance at times is not about you having everything, but it's about you having one of the most important of the three. And when you have this, you are going to see that you are going to grow in a sustainable manner. Thank you very much.
Some people might have a couple of questions here and there, right? Attends, ça c'est pas là. Allez, venez. Bon, je crois que c'était intéressant d'avoir des questions avec ça. Deux questions. Les questions sont 1, 2. D'accord. Et on va prendre les deux questions derrière là.
AWS community, AWS community de Buea. The chief of Buea, okay, sorry, the permanent.
Yes. So they will have to welcome you. So they are maybe taking pictures or go outside. Yes. Some of us can take the pictures.
When you have security, you gain trust. When you have security, you gain trust. When you have money, you achieve sustainability. But I mean, I'm not correcting nothing. It's Grammarly that is suggesting corrections. Leave it. Yes.
So when
Up and running. Quelque chose de tout.
So I want to be able to get back up and not that to go for the community. One thing that is very important, the formula I don't know yet. Because I come to the break time of my people, break time what we actually do, what we are going to do in the field. All these people, you don't want to do a little practice when you go and then you do like that expo line, it's like, why you are waiting? You are waiting for that, right? That's how the money I mean, take those kind of instances, we see that your cost is not going to be high. Now, you always speak instances when you are using them. Before coming to use, before like setting up an instance, you already prepare yourself. As I'm going to the whole call, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. You prepare yourself before you have to ready, right? Immediately you see, you don't use the same, and when you do that, you're ready so that you're not going to have a lot of power. And then whenever you speak, you shut down the instances immediately. Do not wait that and come and do it later and come and do it ago. That is going to cost a lot. So you say next, you reduce the rate. Reducing the rate means less instances, start to higher less capacity, and also the time it needs to use them, right? And the use you are going to do. I've met there are more than 21 million videos for this and like this time. When you see, you keep them well, so you are going to get a lot of value out of that. Thank you very much. Okay. But the customer is that maybe in 3 days, what do you have to do? You have to speak up and start with a higher capacity, higher speed, higher memory, that will be able to do that at a faster rate. So what will you do? For you to be able to speed up those systems, you will have to pay more. So it always depends on what you are working on. There are tasks that you need to be able to do to get faster time. And to get faster time, you need to pay more. And at times you might even have to bring down on their security. But in every organization, as we spoke about governance, you have to put some rules that irrespective of the speed, you don't have to exceed. There are certain things that, okay, we can compromise on this. But even irrespective of what, we can't compromise on this, we can't compromise on that. Right? So it depends on what you are working on, what you want to achieve.
Is it type C?
Thank you very much.
I have type C here. That shake it. That way they say that is shaking. When you shake it, affects everything down there. I'm saying that I have type C. Both things are type C. I have type C here.
Now, when you are working in an organization, even though it has different departments here and there, what is the goal of those departments? Because the business to grow, right? That is the goal. The developers or like the developers, they want the business to grow. The finance team want the business to grow. The security team want the business to grow. All of them want the business to grow. But now it's true, they have the business to grow. They have different ways of seeing things. You have to bring them all together and show them that balancing speed, cost, security is the efficient way to make the business to grow. You show them the importance importance of them working as a team. If you work individually, this is what you will get. But if we work together, we see that we will achieve this, we will achieve that. And when we do this, we see that the resistance will go. It is going to be difficult in the beginning. It's not going to be easy, but you have to be patient. That is the cost. There is always a price to pay, right? Thank you. Yeah.
People should go and like even the post them. People should like the post them.
How will I like post when I'm taking pictures?
I didn't like the post them. I don't care for people who like it,
That is why I said to my cost optimization is not about losing money. It's about making sure that everybody is being paid equivalent value to your organization. You have to must spend, whether you like it or not. There is no way you can go about it, right? You have to must spend. But now the question you have to ask yourself, is this expenditure worth it? Is it working? If it is working, then you have to go forward with it. Now, if it is not working, that is when you have to break it. Right? Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Hand of applause for Mr. Second Il était pas le monde de manger. La musique
Alright. Please clap our last speaker once more. Okay, so I don't know how many people here are taking notes. Can I see your parents? Notebooks. Yeah, that's it coming over. Can I see your notebooks? Okay, it's time for us to relax a bit, alright? Let's not do technical talks anymore. Let's get to relaxation. Welcome, Steve. Welcome, Steve. Unfortunately, I don't have his bio, and I cannot really say much about him. And his slides are not ready. But still, it's time for us to have a little relaxation time, and he's going to play a game with us, okay? Please keep it to have fun. There is really no age bracket for us to catch this, okay? So while Steve comes to the stage, thank you.
I think I'm shy. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to everyone. Okay, let's start. Get up. Get up! Okay. I remember when I was a soldier. I remember when I was a soldier. I remember. Why am I the only person matching? I remember when I was a soldier. 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 You be up, 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 you can sit down. But believe me, you will not be sitting down for long. We will not be sitting down for long. So what we do now is that we will scatter the whole of this hall. Yes, not that we break down the hall by the way, but we will actually scatter the order in which we are sitting. Who knows what is called? Let me ask it in a different way. Some have actually heard about this something, but your network is your network, or your network is your network. They are interchangeable. Who knows that statement? So, who has increased network today? Who has increased their network today? Hello? Who has increased their network today? So we are all broke again here. You people will be broke before you even know that one. Hello? See, I've seen some people discussing between themselves. I'm the star here now. So far as I'm standing here. Okay. I like when all the attention is on me. And now I'm feeling shy again. Okay, so what we do is that we play a game where each and every person will be involved. Who knows about speed dating? Those on TikTok. Who knows about speed dating? With this thing we don't judge. When we know all those things, who knows about speed dating? I'm not saying that you have done speed dating. Who knows about speed dating? Okay, now the concept is actually very simple. We'll give you a particular amount of time where you have to gather the most amount or the most amount of information about a particular person. And why is it called speed? Because you have not to meet just one person, but you have to meet 5 people. And for that we just need 5 minutes. Meaning that we need just 1 minute per person. And we have no time for transition. So we'll be using my timer, and whenever you hear swap, swap the person or you switch to the next person. So ladies and gentlemen, up. Debo. When I wake up. Okay, cool. Alright, let me get my phone quickly. So the concept is actually quite simple, just as I actually told you people. We'll be going with things very fast. You guys know you don't have to actually be on the same board. This is an exercise to network with people, find new connections. You have to find 5 new people. And it should not be people that you should not just be going to organizers and speakers, because obviously everybody might like my message. So I have my timer. My timer is up to a minute. So guys, as I said that you have to go to someone that is the most amount of information. And that is after we get 6 random people and we go to the next stage. And that's what we have to do at the very stage. Right. So, yes. Start. No.
Maybe post that one content
Everybody
twice.
get up.
Remember who can forward track.
You must not be the number beside you. Move. The distance between you and your destiny can be a maker. Hello?
supposed to be taking the pictures, they are nowhere to be found.
Apparently they are taking, but they need to brand it before the post when it's not profitable.
Seriously. In 5 minutes, we get 5 different people.
Anyway, just hold on a bit and everybody sit down. Thank you. This one makes sense. What? This put him. You asked for only one day. Yes. Thank you.
Hello, I'm doing some people who are ready to go.
You give us, and then you take it back. Thank you.
Ah, we swap! 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 Next person!
Let me enhance them and
Next
send to you.
person! Go to the next person.
Please put him about. They tried. Listen to them, they tried. Yeah? I don't know. He has not uploaded the other ones.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, swap! Swap! You want to swap? Next person! Next person!
Yeah?
Next person! Next person!
Next photo. Eh?
Man, managing social media is just not obvious, man.
It's like the guys for the cameramen, they are not over helping.
I'm telling you, and there's also editing. You see? So we cannot really the sample of the watermark.
I don't do the watermark. I have something I'm using to do mine.
Uncle AI. Uncle AI.
The software, no, not here.
Ah. Anyways,